stuff, and everyone knows Panga with like the Super Mario Maker. So I was looking through your history to get ready for the episode, and like you have, if someone had to create like the perfect, history to be an awesome level maker, it seems to be you. So can you walk us through a little bit of your kind of history with creating Mario stuff? How did you start with that, and kind of what's your history there?
My history dates back to 2007 when I was 11 years old. I stumbled across a bunch of YouTube videos. Some of them went viral of really difficult Mario levels. And it was actually a video called Asshole Mario, which is referred to as Kaizo right now. It's not what Kaizo means, but they called it Asshole Mario because that's what it looked to be.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when I was 11, I was like, hey, this looks really cool. I kind of want to make some levels. So I did some research on how to do that, and then eventually stumbled across Super Mario ROM hacks. And I've been making those since 2007, so roughly 12 years now. And back then, I made a hack called Item Abuse, which is what is known to be kind of the hardest Super Mario ROM hack. And from there, I didn't really try to make easy levels. I was only just making hard levels. And when Mario Maker came out, I kind of transitioned over to that to see how it would differ from ROM hacks. And you can do some cool things in Mario Maker, but not as many things as you can do in ROM hacks. But as Mario Maker grew, I kind of stuck with it, and then more people kind of got into the hard levels. Like, I'm sure that's how ThaBeast kind of heard about Kaizo, and eventually when Super Mario Maker 2 came out, I just continued doing it from all the past experiences in Mario Maker 1 and ROM hacks. So that's kind of a little brief history of my Mario making experience.
Wow, yeah, it's think about how long that is, guys. 12 years. I mean,
yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy. When you're making levels, Panga, so what's your process like? Do you think of like a theme, or do you say like let's just see what happens when I go through it? Like, what's your process of creating a level?
Generally, I start with a theme, an overall theme for the level that I build off of. So, like, for example, the last level I made was based on the clear pipes of 3D World. A lot of people ask me this question too, and believe it or not, I kind of just make things as I go.
Mm-hmm.
I have never once planned out a level start to finish. A lot of the level design process is me just tinkering around and trying to put two things together, like two enemies, and see how they interact, and be like, hey, what does this do? Or like, I try to think of a situation or a scenario and be like, is this gonna work? And then after like a bunch of testing, I can find that what I want might actually work. So I kind of see if I can fit it in the level, and I build off of that. So all these different sections, they kind of transition into each other into an actual level. I kind of wing it. I guess a lot of my experience comes from the ROM hacks because I also wing that. So I'm not sure what would happen if I actually planned out a level start to finish. It might look like garbage, it might look like a masterpiece, but from my 12 years, I just make as I go.